So, we all watched Disney Channel and Nick growing up, right? For a lot of us, those shows were our childhood. And among those shows were a lot of pretty iconic theme songs. And I was watching Disney Plus, as you do, and thought, what's the best Disney sitcom theme? And then I thought, I can't do that without ranking Nick ones as well. So, that's what we're going to be doing today, man. Yeah, we're going to be ranking all the Disney and Nick sitcom theme songs from 2000s to 2010s, mid 2010s ish, and I'll put all the theme songs down below in a playlist in case you haven't heard them in a minute or you're not sure which ones are going to be on the list. And just to be perfectly honest with you guys, no, I haven't seen all of these shows, and no, I do not like all of these shows. But I'm going to do the best job I can to make a fair and unbiased list. Yeah, this is going to be a heavily biased list. So if your feelings are going to get hurt because I put your favorite theme song too low, now would be the time to leave. And these songs are going to be ranked on one, how good the song is, two, how memorable it is, and three, if it has to, it'll come down to the visuals. And last thing before we get started,
oh yeah, one more thing.
If you want me to do this with cartoons or you want me to just rank these shows in general, let me know in the comments. And if you disagree with me or have any other suggestions, you can let me know down there as well. And you might as well like and subscribe and hit that noti bell while you're here, man. But now, time to actually get started. And coming in dead last, at number 44 on our list, is Henry Danger. And maybe I'm hating right now, but this is kind of ass. He talks too long at the beginning, and it feels like they just typed in generic superhero music on Google and used the first one that they found. I also hate this show, so there's that. But honestly, overall, just disgusted. And not even just by the theme, but by the whole show in general. I'm disgusted by the show. It shouldn't be a show. I don't know why this was a show. I don't know why it ran for so long. Anyway, let me move on before I get into my hating bag. And at number 43, we have The Haunted Hathaways. And I'm not a fan of this one. This is also like they typed in generic spooky music. The vocals are pretty dry and uninspired. And the only reason it's higher than Henry Danger is just like pure hatred. Because like Henry Danger is a fucking awful show and I don't know why niggas watched it. But still, this is an ashy theme from what I can remember is an ashy ass show. And at number 42 is Dog with the Blog. What even was this show? Like, it can't be real. And I swear this whistle haunted my nightmares, you guys. And I mean like they haunted my nightmares. And I won't say it's awful, but I also won't say that like this theme is any good. Honestly, more than anything, this can't be real. Like, there's no way that grown adults sat down in a room, pitched this, approved this, and then gave this haunting ass theme song to it, right? This just had to be a collective fever dream. And moving on from that, I have number 41, Phil from the Future. And like, you get the idea of the show, but God, this song is just annoying to me. That voice is annoying.
Turn it off.
And maybe it's a personal taste thing. Maybe I need to watch more of the show and it'll grow on me, but for right now, it ain't for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. And now that we've gotten the last annoying song out of the way, we're moving away from annoying and bad to more so just okay, like they're not really anything good, they're not really anything bad, they're just eh. And to get us started with the songs is number 40, Even Stevens. And it's not good, it's not bad, it's just it's just okay. The visuals are really good though, I'll give it credit for that. But the song itself was just fine. There are better instrumental songs higher on this list. And I really couldn't put it higher because they're just better songs on the list. So let's just move on. The number 39, Unfabulous. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I never watched this. The theme song is pretty repetitive, but it's I mean, nothing crazy, but it's just like, okay, cool. And at number 38 is Girl Meets World. And I kind of like this one. I mean, it's not the best theme ever, but it's kind of catchy. And the vibe fits the show. And just like the show, it's decent. It's kind of hammy, but overall, it's fine. 37, Bella and the Bulldogs. And you can't convince me any of these kids ever played football in their lives. Honestly, though, this theme kind of grows on you, man. It was lower on the list at first, but after a couple of listens, it's not bad at all. I be singing it a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. And number 36 is Lizzie McGuire. It's a pretty decent song. I like the guitar, but I just don't like the vocals as much as some of the songs higher on the list. The lyrics are pretty good, and it all around has a nice vibe. It's just not that replayable. Now we're moving on to 35, Pair of Kings. And this one's pretty alright. It's a fun listen and one of the only auto-tune heavy tracks. And you would think that would make it stand out more, but honestly, it's kind of forgettable. It's an enjoyable listen, but after you hear it, you don't really think about it too much more. It's still a decent enough theme song. 34 is Mighty Med, and it's pretty good. I like the fast paced rapping and the comic book aesthetic, but other than that, it's not really a lot for me to talk about. 33 is Life with Derek. This is a shocking banger for a kind of odd show. Like, I can't be the only one who got like some weird vibes from it, but it's still a memorable theme song. The visuals are calm, but it's just there are better themes on the list. But this is a low key banger right here, like in the cut. Number 32 is the Thundermans, and I used to hate this one, but it's grown on me. The song is pretty catchy, it's fun, it's memorable, the visuals are good, and it's cool how they show their powers when the theme's going on. I mean, overall, it's just a good theme. 31 is Zeke and Luther. This song infiltrates my brain at random times, and it's something about that guitar and the vocals that just work so well together, and it perfectly captures the chaotic skater energy they were going for. A pretty good and memorable song from a show that nobody really seems to talk about. 30 is Sunny with a Chance, and I'm honestly not the biggest fan of this opening, but Demi's vocals are good here, and I think it's a good opening. I just don't think it's a great opening. Number 29 is Jonas. And this is kind of cool. It's kind of swaggy. I like the visuals and I like the song, but I just feel like it's just another Jonas Brothers song, which isn't a bad song, but it's just not really special enough for me to like push it higher on this list. 28 is So Random. I think I love this one a little too much, but it's great. This whole show feels like some crazy dream I had where things just happen.
Yeah. 40 cents. Bring it back. Socks with sandals. What? Socks with sandals. Bring it back. Socks with sandals. What? Socks with sandals.
And the theme fits that a little bit. I feel like the theme is also one of the more memorable parts of the show. And all in all, it's a great theme for a great show. Or maybe it's just me and I'm just imagining all of this. 27 is Kicking It. And this is a point where if we were just doing shows, this would be lower, but because we were doing theme song, it's higher. Because I don't really know why, but I really like this one. Like, I like this theme way more than I like the show. And I can't really put it into words. Maybe it's just how chaotic everything is, but it's a really good theme, though. Actually, a great one. 26 is Lab Rats, and this is a great theme. The best one with no lyrics for sure. The intro explaining the show was short and to the point, and something about that instrumental just hits. It's the perfect way of showing a theme can be catchy without having to have words. Unlike others on this list. 25 is Backstage, and I love this show and the theme song. It always got me in the mood for the show, and it's probably one of the more memorable parts of the show. The vocals are nice, and the instrumental is really good. Maybe it's biased, but I feel like the theme and the show are really underrated, and I would love to talk about it sometime if y'all would want me to talk about that. Like, if that's something y'all are interested in, let me know in the comments. Moving to number 24, Ned's Declassified. And it's too short for me to put crazy high, but this is so good. The visuals, the song, the short intro Ned gives, it's great and it's a quick way to get ready for the show. Overall, solid. 23, True Jackson VP. And it's pretty good. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's definitely memorable and I can see why people love it. This is a lot of people's favorite part of the show, but I just don't. I mean, it's still great, but I just can't put it any higher because my own biases, I guess. 22 is the Degrassi theme. And it's pretty good. Funny how happy sounding it is, though, considering what the show is. But I honestly can't picture anything else as the theme, and it's pretty memorable. 21 is Corey in the House. I don't know why I said it like that. But this is an underrated W of a theme song. Not exactly top tier, but a banger nonetheless. And it's very memorable, which helps, of course. 20 is Ant Farm, and this is a really good theme song. But a real question, like a sidebar, what happened to the people from this show? Like, you don't really hear anything from any of them. Putting that aside, this is really good though. China's vocals were really good here, and I honestly love the visuals. And honestly, I would love to hear more music from China in general. I don't know if she's making music. 19 is Shake It Up. And this and Hannah Montana had a chokehold on my sister. And I honestly kind of see why. Selena Gomez killed this. I never knew this was Selena Gomez, by the way. I had to look this up like in between takes. But isn't it so crazy that this is her? And I love how it has like a dance beat in the back of it to fit with the theme of the show. It's a really surprisingly good theme song. And speaking of Zendaya, even though I didn't say her, she's a main character in the show. Number 18, we have Casey Undercover. And I never really watched the show growing up. Maybe I just thought I was too old for it by the time it came out. But this theme is gas. Zendaya really bodied this one. And it's more in the style of what I would listen to on my own compared to the other Disney themes and how they usually sound, especially. But it's a great theme. Also, Zendaya, if you're listening to this and you and Tom are broken up for whatever reason, we should definitely get married sometime, like give me a chance. Now, number 17 is My Babysitter's a Vampire. And it kind of sticks out from the other themes in a good way. Like, they definitely snap with it, but it's just like in a different style than other themes. Also, speaking of crushes, did anyone else have a crush on her when they were younger? Even though I don't have a crush on Zendaya, I have love for her. I love her. And I'm honestly waiting for her to reciprocate that love I have for her. Please reach out. I'm begging you. Number 16 is Austin and Ally. And now we're really starting to get to some of the best. This is one of the better songs from the show, and it's super memorable. The visuals are great, and it's a banger. Everybody loves this one. And speaking of theme songs everybody loves, at number 15 we have Good Luck Charlie, and we all know what this is. Like it's a banger, clean visuals, great song, what's not to love. And we all used to sing along to the entire song. And be honest, bro, you know this one bar for bar.
Word for word, bar for bar.
And at 14 we have Victorious, and it's really good. Like really, really good. I wish they could have gotten the rest of the cast involved, but it's her show, I guess. Like technically it's her show, but come on, man. We all know who we're really watching this show for, and it's not her. Like it's not her at all. But still, it's a great theme song. 13 is Jessie, and who doesn't love this one, man? No words really need to be said. We all know how great this one is. Right? Right? No complaints? Alright, let's move on. 12 is Lazy Town. This slaps. Debate a wall if you think I'm wrong. I don't care. Maybe it doesn't belong in this list, and I might give you that, but I don't care. It's great. I want to talk about this show at some point. This is like a maximum energy theme that gets you psyched for a maximum energy great show. All around phenomenal. Right outside the top 10 at number 11 is Big Time Rush, man. Hey, y'all know this one's a banger. Straight heat. Whole band's in it. The aesthetic. Everyone gets their moment to shine. Come on now. This is a classic opening. And honestly, you listen to this song whether you watch the show or not. The song is great. Their music is great. Top tier. And if it hasn't started already, this is where the controversy is probably going to start for most people. Because at number 10, we have That's So Raven. This is the definition of a classic. The song is great. The visuals are great. It gives you the whole idea of the show. It's really just a top tier one. Come on now. 9 is Sweet Life on Deck. And this is almost as good as the OG, but I slightly prefer it. It's similar enough to where you know it's from the same series, but it's different enough where it's not just a carbon copy. Still pretty good. Solid theme song. Better than most that are out there, but compared to the top tiers, it's not at the top. Number 8 is iCarly. Controversial? Maybe, but this just proves that Nick kind of ran the theme song game back in the day because they got some bangers. This is a great theme song. This has great visuals. This is iconic. This is memorable. Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. And there's honestly nothing bad you can say about this one. This is pretty much what every theme song kind of would want to be at. And if we were to include the Victorious and iCarly theme song collab they did in their collab episode, that would have been top 5. But this one is good where it is. Number 7 is Livin' Maddie. And I'm not going to lie, show goated, song love it, best of the new gen Disney shows easy. You, the better half of me. Come on now, be serious. Be honest with yourself. I don't care if everybody says this is blasphemous. Everybody says this shouldn't be as high.
Shut up, bitch.
This is great. You love it. Don't lie to me. Come on now. Moving on. Number 6 is Sam and Cat. And I can't be the only one who loves this one. It's so good. Like, it's so good for no reason. Like, he really popped off when he made this song. And I don't know who made it. I'm heard it was Jeanette McCurdy's boyfriend, husband, whoever he is. I'm not sure. The clapping, the piano, his voice, he made a straight banger with this one, I'm telling you. Like, it's straight heat. I promise you it's heat. Go listen to it right now. It's guaranteed to put a smile on your face. It makes me feel nostalgic. And it's like one of the last Dan Schneider shows to come out. Phenomenal, man. And number 5, it's Hannah Montana. We know what it is with this. It's a bop. I hate to admit it too, but it's good. It's a classic. Even if I hate this show because I had to watch it every single day. I had to hear that theme song every single day. There was board games. There was video games. There was a karaoke system that was Hannah Montana in my house. I got sick of it, but this theme song is still good. I can't hate on it that much. On to the top four, and I'm not going to lie to you, these four are probably some of the best theme songs ever. No matter what type of show, no matter what type of debate, these are top four that should be mentioned every time. And to start it off, we got Drake and Josh. This has to be top tier. Have you heard it?
It's gonna take some time to realize.
Easily one of the best. Easily. This is goated. The nostalgia factor. Drake Bell on this song. We don't talk about what he did or who he is now. But on this song, you can't tell me nothing. Come on, bro. Moving on to number three. And we got to keep the bangers rolling because at number three have Wizards of Waverly Place. Another bop, another banger, another icon. You know the visuals are a W. You know the song's a W. The show's a W. Straight W's all around. I can't put it above the top two, but man, is this a good one, man. It's so classic. It's so clean. It's so good. She even get a little bit of quick rapping off on this song. How many songs you hear Selena Gomez spit a quick verse or something, bro? And moving on to the top two with number two is Zoe 101. I'm not going to explain myself. I'm not going to explain why I put it in the top two. It might not be one, but it is damn close. It's iconic. Like, come on, bro. Second you hear,
Are you ready?
you know what time it is. You know what time it is. The whole song, start to finish, is nothing but a banger. It's nothing but a bop. It's something you put on in the car with the gang for real. You can put it on with the homies. You can put it on with anybody. Everybody loves this song. Come on. And I wanted to put it one so bad, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't put it above number one, man. And unless you was lying to yourself, you know what number one is. It's Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Iconic, top tier song. It's chaotic. The visuals are chaotic. Everything fits the show to the T. It's literally the best. Everybody loves it. Every show wants to be it. The theme song is beautiful. We know what it is, bro. Hey, here, take your trophy.
Kachika, kachika. Yeah! Now that's what I'm talking about. Hey, how come the only one celebrating is me, huh?
You knew you earned it. You knew you earned it before the race even started, man. But hey, if you made it this far into the video, please drop a like and comment if you have anything to comment about. Subscribe if you enjoyed, or if you just were here just to hear my awful take, subscribe because I'm gonna have more of them. But with all that said, man, peace.